Hi guys, it's your girl VD, Virtruvian Doll, as known as the Truvy. Whoop, 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 whoop. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I wanted to hit you all with another video, and the title of this video is called The Evolving of Virtruvian Doll, from ZT to VD. So guys, it's going to be a little bit of a question answer and a bit of a gist as well. Hopefully I'd be able to uncover some stuff while we get started on here. So yeah, I'm going to get right into it. So, the first thing is, how did I come about VD? So how did I come about Vitruvian Doll? So Vitruvian Doll is basically my remake of who I used to be on social media previously. And also an explanation and a background to Vitruvian, because I know a lot of you have questions as to how I use the name Vitruvian Doll. So Vitruvian is basically the Vitruvian man, and the opposite to the Vitruvian man is the Vitruvian woman. So in terms of description, to be a Vitruvian man is to be like the perfected version of yourself, basically. So I then looked at that in another way and I thought, well, being a female, I am like, working on myself, my transition, for example. And I just thought, why not make it into Vitruvian Doll? I think it sounds better than the Vitruvian woman anyway. And yeah, a bit of a doll. So yeah, so that is the meaning of Vitruvian Doll, guys. To any of you out there that was asking, what does VD mean? So yeah, the purpose of Vitruvian Doll at this time is basically for me to motivate, inspire, and remind you of you. So that is basically the content of this channel. And I wanted to come back to social media. So if you guys have not checked my previous video, check it out. I've released it just before this one. My purpose of coming back to social media now is basically to motivate and inspire and become a better version of myself, basically, now that I have found my use for it. So yeah. So what else? ZT. Okay, guys. So this is probably going to go out to everybody else that has been following me previously from the last 2 years. So last when I was on social media in 2023. I was known as ZT. I like to say ZT, but everyone knows me as ZT, or they just call me Z. So I will leave the name here. The name was Zara Tasheen. Okay, guys. I was known as previously as Zara Tasheen. And to some people, I'm still known as that anyway, as Zara, which is my name. So yeah. Yeah, so what that was, basically, that was my previous social media account. I only was ZT pretty much as a follower. So that account was a follower, rather. I set up that account to, socialize online. It wasn't really anything much. And during the time of me being ZT, it was just like, uni times, college times. So it was just like me growing up and like knowing what social media was about. I didn't really use it for much, unlike VD now. So yeah, that's who I was before. But your girl hasn't changed. It's only up from here. But I would really, really recommend that you guys watch my previous video. It's called How I Fell Off Social Media in 2023. So it will literally explain what happened to me back then while I was ZT. But yeah, this video is letting you know who that girl was. ZT, now VD. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, lovely people. What do I feel now? Okay. So what is the purpose of VD? And essentially, why did I jump off ZT to VD? I would say the purpose of Vitruvian Doll now. I gotta think about that. Primarily, guys, I'm just here for you, to remind you of you, to remind everybody out there that you can be the best version of yourself if you want to be. So initially, VD is just to remind all the girls and the guys out there that you can become someone as well. You can basically show the world who you are and how you have evolved over time. So that is basically my representation for the future, and to also hopefully inspire you all that that is possible for you as well. So yeah, really quickly, guys, that's literally it. So I'm going to recap with you, lovely people, the evolving of Vitruvian Doll, basically how I came about from ZT to VD. So I was previously known as Zara Tasheen, and my purpose is to inspire, motivate, and remind you of you. How do I feel now? I feel like I've become the improved version of myself. And the meaning of Vitruvian is the Vitruvian man. And the Vitruvian man is basically the ideal, perfected version of a man. But in reverse, inverse terms, I am the female version, but the more doll-like. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to stay beautiful and stay blessed.